Hello everyone, in today's tutorial we'll be looking to how to cut princess bustier. Okay, so from this line we've just marked there, we'll take our measurements. Remember your shoulder divide by 2, you mark it. So here I have 9. Okay, I have 9, and this paper is the measurement of the highest measurement in the upper bodies. That's the nipple to nipple. Okay, so you cut your paper or your fabric. So from that place you mark your armhole. How to get your armhole is shoulder divide by 2, so it's 9. Then draw the line. Okay, you have marked the armhole, so you take 1 inch or 1.5 depending. So I just mark the armhole and take 1.5, as you can see. So you take your neckline, that's the next thing to do. So I'm taking 3, and the down one taking 4. Okay, so the same thing, the back and the front. Okay, so just mark. Okay, just taking it. Okay, this is what we have. Then the next thing is you come up from shoulder to 1 or 1.5 inch. Okay, so for the shoulder slope you connect it. Okay, so the next thing is to take the horizontal measurement. What I mean is from that where you mark the shoulder slope, you place your tape very carefully. Take your chest. This chest is 10. The nipple to nipple, that's the bust line, is 12.5. And under bust is 15. Then it's half cuts we are doing, so the full length, that's the half cut. So you see us pulling the line. So as you can see, this is what we have. Okay, this is what we have. So the next thing is for you to take the nipple to nipple. Okay, that's the ball span, that's from one breast point to the other. Okay, hers is 5. So starting from the chest line, that's where you take the measurement. Okay, so 5. So I will reduce it here, the bust line, by 7.807. So you come down and you mark the lines. So the next thing is you measure your armhole. Okay, you measure it this way. So we have 10 here. So look, the center of 10. Center of 10 is 5. Okay, and here is 5. Then you connect it with this in this way. Okay. So the next thing is her bust size is 42. So since it's 42, just come down from chest line, come down by 1 inch. Okay, then you pick 2 inches from the bust point downward like this. Okay, and you mark the line down. Then you are connecting this 1 inch we came down to this chest point. Okay, with curve. Okay, so after marking it this way, the next thing is for you to connect this 1 inch we marked. Okay, by placing your pattern this way. Okay, so that it will not be this way. Okay, down to that 2 inch we marked this way. So you can see the bust has already appeared. So you come up here from chest line, you go up by 1 inch. Okay, That's the 1 inch. Mark it this way boldly so that. So coming to this place, you will increase your shoulder. We measure normal shoulder 9 inch, isn't it? So we are going to add 1 inch for joining of this bustier, because after cutting it, so that it will not be shortened. So here now we are going to take 1.7, you know, because it's bust 42, and if it is 38 or 30, you can take 1.5 inch here. Then coming here, you can pick 1.5, okay, inch. But in this case, we take 2 inches here, okay. So we are coming here to pick 1.7. So we mark it by placing 1.7, divide it by 2, this way, okay. Place the center in this line. Are you seeing this line? Okay. So we now divide it and mark. So you place the measurement like this. This is 1.7, divide by 2. So this center that will fold, place it like this, okay. So now mark 1.7 here and here, okay. So you extend the line. Then coming here, you extend the 1 inches up, 1 inch, okay. Extend it like this. So you mark, okay. So after that, the next thing is to take the new armhole, okay, by placing it this way. So you mark your new armhole. I don't know whether you are seeing it. Mark your new armhole, okay. So that's it. So the next thing is to connect this. We've just marked from this point. Remember, this is the point, okay. This is the point. Okay, let me make it bold. Take this, okay. This is the point. So you are connecting this to this 1 inch that will mark upward. The same thing, okay. So you connect it this way and mark, okay. Connect it this way. You are stopping at this 1 inch that will pick from chest line upward, okay. The same thing from this place we pick, you marked. So you connect it to this point again, okay. Make sure that you place it very well before marking, okay. So this is what we have, as you can see it. So you now take your vertical measurements. So you can see it, the bustier has already burst out, okay. So the vertical measurement, chest line is 38. So you take it and you are going to replace these 2 inches, okay. You replace the 2 inches that we took here and the sewing allowance, okay. So this is it. So the 2 inch, you replace it and the sewing allowance, okay. So you connect and mark, and we have something like this, okay. So that's how to draft princess bustier, okay. Then the only difference with the back is the back will not carry bustier, so you only mark it to this place and you add the 1 inches because of connecting, and you cut, okay. That's all for this tutorial. If you find it helpful, please try to share, comment, ask question, okay. Bye.